What's good, guys? It's Sam here. I'm back at you. I wanted to talk a little bit about TikTok, the social media app from China that acquired Musically, and then they just changed the name to TikTok for the Musically portion of it. And I signed up for that recently. I want to talk about some of the results for some marketing. But before I do that, there's a little red button that says subscribe. Just touch that little fucker. And there's a button there with a thumbs up. Just gently tap your screen. Just gently, just like touch your screen. Don't break your screen, bro. It's not that serious, but it is if you don't do it. And now, with that, let's get into TikTok. Okay, so TikTok is just another social platform. It's just been at the top of the charts when I look at the top apps on the Android platform. So I have an Android phone. I have a Google Pixel 3 XL, and it's been at the top there for a little while. So I finally downloaded it and started playing around with it just to see what it was like, see how easy it would be to just understand what the fuck was going on, see if there was any like exposure, or if I had any exposure through that. I think it's been about 2 weeks or so. So I've got it up on my phone over here. I've posted about 10 things. The first post was, I have no idea. I don't see a date, but it's been about 2 weeks. So I haven't even been doing it once per day. But I wanted to talk about the results that I have been getting, which have been pretty fucking crazy. But first, I'm going to show you my Instagram and some of the results I'm getting on Instagram, which I had for several years now. Not saying that I do an amazing job on Instagram by any stretch of the fucking imagination whatsoever. But just to give you kind of perspective, right? Like the vast majority of people who are watching this, probably most of them have heard of Instagram. Not necessarily everybody has heard of TikTok. So Instagram, they've got 2 billion fucking, I don't know, last time I checked it was like 1.5 billion active users on a monthly basis. There's a fuckload of people on Instagram, and it's still continuing to grow. Also, there's a lot of attention on there. So let's take a look here. Here is my Instagram. It'll be a link in the description if you want to come say what's up. Comment on the video just like that. What's up? Or shoot me a DM. Okay, so this was posted earlier, a couple hours ago. 76 views and 2 comments. 104. 98 and 6. 304, 141 and 10, 1 comment, 67. So you get to see, nothing crazy. 306, 260, you get to see nothing crazy. I'm just showing you the numbers for the amount of likes or video watches and the number of comments and whatnot on these videos or things that I'm posting. So you get kind of a perspective. So I showed you some of those right there. And I have and then there's about 4,250 people who are following me on Instagram. My stories generally will get between 100 and 200, generally closer to like 120, 150 views in terms of Instagram stories. I started adding some hashtags, and that's been helpful as well, but I will do a separate video on that. So today I wanted to just talk about TikTok. Now I'm going to try to show you this in terms of the results on here. Remember, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing on TikTok. I posted fucking 10 times on here. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing. And a lot of the stuff, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of the 10, so 60% of these are actually unique to TikTok. The other 4 have just been repurposed from either YouTube or Instagram in terms of taking a clip and then using it here or cutting it up and then adding some other type of music to it. So I have I posted one maybe a few hours ago, and that one already has 80 views. Let me see if I can actually show you this. That one has 80 views. This one, which was possibly yesterday, is 118. This has 155. That one only has 30. This says 3. It's hard to see, but that's 311, 56, 239. I think, what does that say? 226, 138, and this last one's 14. So, as you can see, I don't have any followers or anything on there yet. So, if you want to come say what's up, just do it just like that. 4 following and 4 fans and 50 hearts. So, I'm not exactly sure what the hearts are yet. That's just people liking my shit, I guess. So, but I wanted to illustrate this. Like, I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm putting in a few hashtags on there, and the exposure on TikTok is crazy. To get that much exposure on there without having any context for how to approach the platform in terms of what works and what doesn't work, and having it for 2 weeks, that just seems like to go onto Instagram and start getting a lot of 100-something likes without if you just started an account on Instagram. I mean, I'm not sure I bet I could probably maybe eventually figure it out, but I don't think maybe within the first couple posts I would get to that. And I'm not going through this. Also, I'm not doing anything like interacting with other people, go liking their shit or commenting on them. Like, maybe I've done that 10 or 20 times just because I was like, oh, that was good, a good video, or however they did it, and then I pressed like on their video or left maybe 4 comments across this past 2 weeks. I'm not spending a ton of time in it, and to get that amount of exposure is just really crazy. A lot. So when I will scroll through on this, and also a lot of those I'll get maybe 1 to 2 comments either per post or every other post. I would say it's probably 70% of the time. But then again, I just started that, so I'm not using that to drive traffic anywhere else, but I will be posting on there regularly and just see where it goes. I think at some point, as I continue testing it out and seeing what works on there and what doesn't and all that kind of stuff, I will be trying to drive some traffic elsewhere and just see if I can track those results and let you guys know. The audience on there definitely skews super young. If you look through on some of these profiles, so let's see, I'm not even sure how to do it, but here's a video of somebody. This just comes up into a feed, and this girl looks like she's fucking super young. Again, super fucking young, super young. I don't know who this is. I missed it. So you just swipe to the right. I can't tell. This dude looks like a older. Oh no, I think it's his daughter, or whatever the case is. But you can see this is just, the audience on here is extremely young, except for this dude. This dude has a bunch of followers and shit like that. But it's interesting, and I'm going to keep playing around with it, keep you guys posted of the results and how that's working. Also, when I do start to try to use that to drive traffic elsewhere, I'll let you know if I can get any data on that in terms of the analytics. If you guys have any questions about TikTok or whatever the case is, or if you want to follow along with what I'm doing on YouTube, I'm growing my channel and I'm figuring out how to get to $100 a day online. I'm telling you exactly what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and giving you all the results and the analytics. So check out the channel if you want to see any of those videos. Jump over to Instagram, say what's up, and thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to press that little like button on your way out, and I'll talk to you soon. It's kind of like shutting the lights off. If you don't press that like button before you leave, you're kind of leaving the lights on, so don't leave the lights on. Remember what your mother told you, so make sure you press that thumbs up button before you leave this video. Peace.